Thank you for joining me, citizens of Earth. I went out today, I bought a hero session, I got it filming right here. I had a fantastic idea. Why don't I broadcast all of these on my YouTube channel? Because I'm doing so many live feeds, I might as well get double whammies. Smart thinking, Adam. Well, here I am. Here's my live feed. So for this, I'm not going to be checking too many comments because I want to keep my brain kind of focused. As many of you know, my brain is fucking scattered as fuck. Barely get a thought out. Topic for tonight is twin flames. A subject that I think is absolute horseshit, because I don't believe in that. I don't subscribe to that doctrine at all. I think that you are complete in and of yourself, completely independent of anything else on this fucking planet. I think that until you realize that, you're going to constantly be finding yourself in positions where your power is no longer in you. Until you love yourself more than you love anybody else in the world, and by doing so, love everybody else equally as much, you're always going to be lacking. You have to love yourself more than you love the people that you're trying to catch, right? In order to catch a butterfly, the most effective method isn't to chase butterflies all over the place. You got to fix your garden. And if the garden's fixed, the butterflies are just going to show up. Don't chase butterflies. Mend your garden. I think the fact that a lot of people believe that we were born as a half, incomplete, that leads to problems, right? When am I going to find this other person? When am I going to find this other person? When are you going to be this other person? Because when you are this person that you're looking for, the other person is just magnetically drawn to you. Look at me, I just got out of a fucked up relationship, and y'all can think whatever you want about me. Most of the ladies think that I'm some sort of a fucking catch. It's far from the truth. It takes a special kind of lady to tolerate my crazy ass. You guys just see a smidgen of it, but imagine living with me. It's a fucking nightmare. It's not my bad experience that's leading me to tell people that twin flames don't exist. It's the fact that until you actually find your own power, you're not going to find what you consider a twin flame. And by considering that you're thinking that there's a twin flame waiting for you, you're never going to become what you need to be in order to get it. Do you understand? So you have to let go of the attachment to the thought that you're incomplete and there's something out there waiting for you that's better than yourself. There is not. You're the greatest thing that could ever happen to you. There's nothing else that really matters because everything else is based on your perception. If you fell tomorrow and never had another conscious thought in this realm, would reality keep on ticking? Not from your perspective. That's one perspective down. That's an important part of the all. When you put light through a prism, you get a rainbow. We are fragments of that one divine source consciousness, whatever you want to call it. We're just a little speck of that. And every independent entity is just another speck of that. Love is hard because you're coming into a reflection of yourself. And when you see yourself in a reflection in somebody else, it's not always the most pretty thing. A lot of people really aren't happy with what they get in their relationships, and it's because they're getting what they are, not what they want. You can't get what you want unless you are what you want. This is all about energy. The law of attraction dictates that you get what you are. So when people ask me how I travel all the time and how I have so much fun in my life, I try to explain to people that I go about things in a very fun-loving way. And it's that presentation of my character that people really enjoy. Fun is something that people should be having. When you're having fun, you spread that energy to others, and you are what you wish to see in the world. Therefore, for every one you put out, you get 3 in return. This is how the universe works. I don't fucking know how it goes, but it's working for me. Another thing let's talk about real quick. People, especially men, don't tend to think about hygiene. But like, a little grooming goes a long way. Women are geared differently than men. Men are not that. Women are soft, nurturing, elegant, caring. They have a wide range of emotions because they're meant to give us that experience vicariously through them. Men, we don't have that range of emotions. We don't feel sorrow to the depths that a woman does. It's just not in our genes. We don't do it. Women have a wider emotional scale than men do. And as a result, women are looking for different things in a relationship. Sexually, women are completely wired differently. It's almost impossible. I'll be the first one to say it if nobody else has, but like, it took me about fucking 8 years of my life to find out where a clit was. What? That shouldn't be that hard. I got it down pat now. But for real, when somebody's in a relationship with somebody, they're only able to be as open with that person as they are with themselves. So if you're not open and communicative with yourself in every facet of yourself, you're going to lose your identity in the other person, but it's not going to be in an honest way. You can't be honest with somebody unless you're honest with yourself. If you want trust, be truthful. If you want honesty, be honest. If you want compassion, be compassionate. You want love, be loving. You want money, give money. Help people. Give people a one-up. Even if you have nothing, trust me, that's how I got to where I am today. And not that I'm sitting on a high horse or anything, by far. Look at this place. I'm not doing any better than anybody else. But I'm happy as shit because I didn't have to do what somebody else told me I had to do to make money and survive on this earth. And I'd like to share that with everybody else because I really don't think that we all deserve to live slave jobs and slave lives because I'm not a slave. If your woman isn't a revolutionary, she's going to prevent you from becoming one. So men that are going conscious, don't date the pretty girl that doesn't have the revolutionary attitude. That shit can be faked, but you can't fake the fun. Girls, we could tell when you're lying about that shit. You say you're fucking in. Angel number 427. And I'm like, that doesn't even mean anything to me. Not the same vibe. Let it go. Disconnect from the shit that just doesn't fucking serve you. There's no need for all of it. You could be much happier letting go of attachment, especially attachments to outcomes, and enjoy what? The present moment. The present moment is the most important thing you're ever going to have. Everything else is going to stem from the present moment. There's no point that you're ever going to get to in the future that isn't in alignment with what you're doing now. Because what you're doing now is going to get you now, then. Put in the groundwork. Traditional roles in relationships have gotten messed up. I said this was going to be about twin flames, but I scattered myself all over the place. Roles are weird, man. Girls don't know whether they're supposed to make money and pay for dates or fucking clean the house and cook dinner. You know, one goal of the New World Order is to destabilize the family structure, and they sure as shit did it with me. Because I'm not happy with just a normal one anymore. I want a whole fucking tribe of chicks. That's a fact. I actually do. I'm going to do that shit too. And you could hate it or fucking love it, but if you were in my shoes, you'd do the same fucking thing. Life is a gift. We spend our lives looking outside of ourselves for the things that should be making us happy within. The things that we have within to make ourselves happy outside. But we look for those things in other people. The twin flame fallacy is going to lead people to thinking that they can get something that they want before they are something that they want. You can't get what you are not. You have to be it. If you want a loving person, you have to be loving. If you want compassion, you have to be compassionate. I could say this in 5 languages. It's much easier said than done. Well, that's good for my YouTube video. I'm going to give a little segment here and just wrap it up. Because I don't like to edit my videos. I just like to post them so that people get raw. Because that's what I am. I don't know how to do this fake shit. Wouldn't know if you fucking paid me. I think that the greatest thing that anybody can do for themselves is to empower themselves. And upon empowering yourself, you're going to find the only solution to Earth's crisis is to empower your peers, your neighbors, the people around you, right? And we can do this by promoting truth. One of the ways that we can promote truth is by becoming rigorously honest with ourselves about everything we do. And just owning ourselves to the point where we're accepting ourselves and loving ourselves. So often in this world we forget that we are a part of everything else. We believe that we're separate because we're experiencing this duality, this separation, so that we can learn and grow. Remember to take time for yourself, whether it's a fancy shower or a nice massage or taking time to get essential oils and taking care of yourself with aromatherapy or acupuncture, anything that you can do to take time for you. Because when you take time to mend yourself, you're going to attract the people that you're meant to attract. Everybody is your twin flame. You just have to be on the vibration that's matching their vibration. Only then will you get what you want, because you're going to want yourself. Peace and love from my side of the world to yours. Third Eye Opener on Instagram. Over and out.